Welcome to the Environmental Studies lesson on biodiversity, threats and conservation. By the end of the video, you will learn about causes of biodiversity loss, human-wildlife conflict, and poaching of wildlife. You'll also learn about biological invasion, need for conserving biodiversity, conservation of biodiversity, and nature reserves. Biodiversity is vital for human survival. It provides us with food, medicine, and resources for daily life. Think of the variety of fruits, vegetables, and medicines derived from plants and animals. Biodiversity also supports ecosystem services such as pollination, soil fertility, and climate regulation, which are essential for agriculture and maintaining a habitable planet. Sadly, biodiversity is under threat. One major threat is habitat destruction due to activities like deforestation and urbanization. Pollution, including air and water pollution, harms aquatic life and ecosystems. Invasive species introduced by humans can outcompete native species. Climate change alters habitats and disrupts ecosystems. Overexploitation occurs when humans exploit natural resources like fish, timber, and wildlife at an unsustainable rate. This leads to the depletion of species and ecosystems. Examples include overfishing in oceans, illegal wildlife trade, and excessive logging in forests. Now, let's discuss how we can conserve biodiversity. Conservation efforts aim to protect species and their habitats. One approach is the establishment of protected areas like national parks and wildlife reserves. These areas provide safe havens for wildlife and help preserve biodiversity. Sustainability is key to biodiversity conservation. Sustainable practices include responsible fishing, reforestation, and promoting eco-friendly agriculture. Sustainable development ensures that we meet our needs without compromising the needs of future generations. Now, let's explore how we can be stewards of biodiversity. Conservation efforts primarily fall into two categories: in situ conservation and ex situ conservation. In situ conservation involves protecting species in their natural habitats, like national parks and sanctuaries, while ex situ conservation entails preserving species outside their habitats, such as in botanical gardens or zoological parks. In situ conservation, or on-site conservation, is a cornerstone in the preservation of biodiversity. It aims to protect species within their native ecosystems, allowing them to continue their natural life cycles and interactions. One essential aspect of in situ conservation is the establishment of protected areas, such as national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. These areas are like fortresses of life, providing a safe haven for countless species. Ex situ conservation, on the other hand, serves as a crucial backup plan. It involves safeguarding species outside their native environments. Botanical gardens and zoological parks are excellent examples of ex situ conservation. Botanical gardens curate a wide array of plant species, preserving their genetic diversity. Zoological parks, while often associated with showcasing animals to the public, also participate in breeding programs for endangered species. Now, let's delve deeper into the strategies employed in both in situ and ex situ conservation to grasp their significance. In situ conservation goes beyond just designating protected areas. It involves meticulous planning and management. The size, shape, and connectivity of these protected areas are critical factors for the successful conservation of biodiversity. A larger protected area not only accommodates more species but also provides ample room for natural processes like migration and territorial expansion. Buffer zones are another ingenious aspect of in situ conservation. These zones act as transitional areas between the core preserved habitat and human settlements. In buffer zones, limited human activities like moderate forestry, farming, and eco-friendly tourism are allowed. This not only benefits the local economy but also fosters a sense of shared responsibility for conservation. Ex situ conservation is a multifaceted approach involving various techniques. Captive breeding programs are at the forefront of ex situ efforts. Zoos around the world participate in breeding programs for endangered species. These programs aim to ensure that captive populations are genetically healthy and can potentially be reintroduced into the wild. Embryo storage and transfer technology is another critical tool. It allows the preservation of genetic material by freezing embryos or sperm, which can be used later for breeding. This method is especially valuable for species that are challenging to breed naturally in captivity. Artificial insemination takes the concept of assisted reproduction a step further. It allows scientists to combine eggs and sperm outside the body and then implant the embryos into surrogate mothers. This technique has proven successful in increasing reproductive rates for various species. Seed banks are essential repositories of plant genetic diversity. They store seeds from a wide range of plant species, ensuring their survival for future generations. Seeds have a natural dormancy feature that allows them to remain viable for extended periods under suitable conditions. Tissue culture is a cutting-edge technique that enables the propagation of plants from small tissue samples. This method is particularly useful for preserving rare and endangered plant species that may be challenging to propagate through traditional methods. Nature reserves, including biosphere reserves, are vital for conserving biodiversity. These areas promote a harmonious coexistence between humans and the environment. Biosphere reserves, in particular, are internationally recognized for their role in balancing human needs with the conservation of biological diversity. Wetlands, often underestimated, play a critical role in supporting biodiversity. They provide habitat for various species, including waterfowl and aquatic organisms. Additionally, wetlands act as natural filters, improving water quality and mitigating floods. That concludes our lesson. For additional information on this lesson, please look at the content below the video in the online course. To get a list of the important questions and their answers for this lesson, please refer to the guidebook by our publications provided to you with this course for free. It shows you a list of all the questions that have the highest chance of coming in your next exams based on research carried out on previous year question papers. All the best, and I'll see you in the next lesson.